Hello everyone, I'm Gefapido, and this is Sentinels of Science Part 3. So far things have gone pretty well, actually. I guess I haven't taken any grid hits yet, so that's something. Now, let's see. Kind of amazing to not have got all the move upgrades at this point, but what can you do? And last but not yeah, sorry, there's just not too much to say during this point in the videos when I have exhausted all the standard intro stuff. Anyhow. Hang on, what was the other one? Right, yeah, Resilient. Okay, so now we got Vertex with Blast Scions and Floaters pretty much, and over here we got the Rogue, Shell Scion, Cobras, well, Stink Bugs and Swarmers, I suppose. I don't remember too much about the Spitter Leader either, though Spitters have never been the biggest problem. I've got probably enough damage to handle all the armor stuff here now, but I may as well get Vertex done before there's anything scarier than, you know, Blast Scions and Floaters running around. So, Beam Tank is always a delight. Can't go wrong with Beam Tank. Or Reactor is sometimes a delight. Look, let's just do the Beam Tank thing first. There's, actually several 2-rep missions. Oh. Actually, this could be about to get messy now that I think of it, because this map kind of sucks. Alright, looks like Jet Jaguar's gonna have to put in some work here. I wonder if yeah, I guess I want Mechanicong to be near the edge if he needs to pull someone away from a building. If I put him here, well, nothing that he could be pulling this way is likely to help if this spot is already blocked. I suspect I'm about to be using the area jam, and wow, 2 floaters too. Great. Alright. Joy, glee, genuine heartfelt elation. I actually need to check if smoke even works on the colonies. Oh, this is about to be messy. Alright, let me see here. What do we got? So colonies are not immune to smoke, I suppose. That's actually good. Oh, does that mean they won't expand creep if they're smoked? Cool, but... okay, hypothetically if I... okay, yeah, can't do that, I guess. So... hypothetically, I could do like this, and it would not achieve much, actually. Actually, wait, hang on. Hypothetically, if I did this... it amuses me to think that if I blew up this the floater now, then it would kill the colony and damage the Blast Scion. Mechanicong doesn't really have a worthwhile play at that point. Well, I guess Mechanicong could finish the Scion then, at least, but then what? Actually... hang on, let me think here. Okay, presuming I'm willing to eat that shot. If I did this... wow. I might be overthinking this. I almost certainly have to area jam the termite here, or I'm done. So can I kill this guy without... Hang on, how much damage does Mechanicon do? Okay, that's actually a lot. Hang on, how much... Oh, if I kick this guy into the mountain, then it'll explode and damage... Hode and finish him off. Of course, then he'll explode and damage the beam tank, but I could move it. That's not the problem. Let me think here. So, if I do this, then the mountain explodes, putting the floater down to 1, and then if I killed the floater where he was, he'd finish the Scion and the colony. And then I could and then I guess I could kick this guy into a mountain and blast him, and then area jam the termite, I suppose. Am I thinking about this right? I keep thinking I'm fucking something up. Worst case, that's 1 damage, but we'll see. And I don't know if the smoke thing will work here, but what choice do I have? No, wait, area. Okay. So colonies do indeed. It's not some cactus bullshit where it somehow doesn't work. Alright, you know, I really thought that first turn was gonna be worse. Okay, where are we at then? Okay, rude. Okay, so he's the one with cheap plating. Still kind of a messy situation, but I can... Now, if I do this, it's something... It is so weird not having any pushers. So... Wow, that... Actually, that word sounds really awkward. Alright, I guess I could have the beam tank do, like, this, and then Mechanicon could at least kill the floater. And then, and from there, things are going pretty clean. Plus, I'd be spawn blocking. Just need to make sure I get a clean shot on a mountain with the beam tank soon. Alright, and let's see. If I kick this guy over here, he will run through a mountain and damage himself for 1. Plus, I guess, destroy the rock he left behind. And I believe Jet Jaguar could... Actually, I could have Jet Jaguar also just smoke both these, but... I suppose there's no reason not to do that, right? And if I understood this right, then the creep shouldn't expand from the when the colony is smoked. I guess we'll see. Looks like that's so. Oh, no, wait, shit. It did. Or does it expand when it cues the attack? Well. Anyway, okay. Worm, asshole, but also not that important. So, could, hang on. It's tempting to just get Zone Fighter in here and just kick the termites into the water. In fact, I'm having trouble thinking of a reason not to. Though I may as well have Beam Tank clear out the colony first. Let's worry about that last. And I assume Beam Tank is just going to blow up this mountain on the last turn or something. Doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, there's bouncers. I almost forgot. Alright, yeah, pretty much need to blow this thing up. I could just get out of the way and smoke these two guys, and then have Mechanicon kill this guy, the Wyrm. Because who even cares at this point? Yeah, it simply doesn't matter. No, not the best move. I could, but this guy doesn't need XP anyway, so there's no point. Let's just move on. Well, okay. If there's anything I know from JRPGs, it's that crystals make everything better. Alright, so... I mean, how often do I use the extra range anyway? I guess it wouldn't hurt to have more range, but I'm leaning towards giving Jet Jaguar more move. Simply can't go wrong with move. Now what's... Oh! Yeah, the Phoenix. Hang on, let me check. It's... Wow. I might actually need to get Mechanicon killed, just because the other two are going to be so hard to kill. But someone needs to die. And, oh boy, here we go again. I could put someone up here, but there's nothing up there for them to attack. Is this... Can I do better? Yeah, okay, what the hell would they even do up there? Still, though, this is messy. I almost wonder if I should put someone down here, but then what's he gonna do? Yeah, even if... Yeah, there wouldn't be anywhere for Mechanicon to pull something from there. Okay, so that's awkward. On the third hand, I do need someone to die, don't I? I could just let it kill Mechanicon, and then do this. So, yeah, I could smoke these guys, have Mechanicon pull him, and kill this guy, and then this dies. No, wait, not good. Let me think again. Hang on, how much damage do I do? Not enough. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, the position is shit. Okay, but hypothetically, let's say I do this. Kill him. I could have... What's the attack? Oh, now we're getting interesting. Let's see, okay. Suppose Zone Fighter kills this guy, then kills the Scion. Then Mechanicon comes around here and pulls the Mantis. No, wrong. Mechanicon comes around here and pulls the Bouncer behind the Mantis. Bouncer would actually the Bouncer would actually shove the Mantis forward into here, and then... Alright, yeah, and the Scion would be dead. Is this gonna work? Let me think through this again. Okay, so Scion gone, Mantis down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Bouncer pulled here. Bouncer on 2. Who shoves 4 forward and kills him. Wyrm shoots... I believe the Mantis would already be dead at that point, but would shoot through him. And then, I guess I would be smoking this Bouncer in that instance. I think this actually works, doesn't it? And yeah, I can't do enough damage for this guy, so I guess I'm smoking him. But yeah, Mechanicon will still need to die. Or someone will, but... I guess he's the one I can trust to get the job done. Wow, that came out weird. Okay, this is getting messy. Now, how do I do this? Alright, so... Let's see, I could ignore the Wyrm right this minute, but it won't get... Now, It's tempting to, kill one of the colonies and then run someone else in there and... Yeah, Jet Jaguar could punch the Scion to death. And I wouldn't much care if he gets tagged by a colony. And then... I could do like this, but what's the point then? Actually... No, wait, Mechanicon's impervious anyway, so that isn't a roundabout way to get things done for him. I suppose Zone Fighter would actually be well suited to finish off the colony here. And... should I just punch the Bouncer? Probably. This Bouncer, I mean, not the other. Oh! Yeah, if he's here, then Mechanicon will die. That's perfect, I guess. Honestly, I always feel so weird about the Phoenix Project missions. Trying to figure out how to get one of my own units killed at a convenient time. Alright, there we go. So he could take this Bouncer right now. But in the meantime, what do we got? Zone Fighter's probably best suited to hit the Wyrm now. And then... yeah. I guess Mechanicon should probably just kill this bouncer. And I could punch the worm to death, actually. Maybe I should. Probably more useful than doing more damage to the bouncer, because, like... I don't usually stress over worms, but they're probably more dangerous than bouncers on the balance. Kind of awkward I have to keep protecting the Phoenix Project when it's, you know, all out of Phoenix juice. Or however these things work. I may not have paid a ton of attention in my sci-fi physics class. Actually, I guess optimally I want Mechanicon to get some XP so I can just cancel the worm. And kill a bouncer. What do we got? Did I... Oh, health plus. Oh, okay. Sure, fine. Good thing I got that after the Phoenix Project mission, yeah. Alright, now... Do I just want to do another +1 damage on Jet Jaguar? Maybe I should. That's probably more valuable than a point of range on Zone Kick. Then I could just punch 4 HP Vec to death straight up with Kill Shot. Pillar of Light. Oh, kill 5 or fewer. Okay, now you're just being an asshole. That's not cool. And I can't even reach this mission. Why this game gotta do me like that? Nope, mites it is, I guess. I mean, maybe I can do the kill 5 or fewer if I jam a lot, but, you know. Well, whatever, figure it out. Is the reactor smoke-proof, actually? I'm guessing it is. It would not be much of a threat if it could be smoked. Oh, wow, that's rough. Okay. Alright, this is messy. So, yep, smoke-proof. And the Scions, almost unassailable from a position that isn't, you know, gonna get killed. Now, I could pull the bouncer. And then that'll at least get, you know, Mechanicon demited. And then I could, I guess, have Zone Fighter kick this... No, wait, I can't kill the Mantis where he is. Shit. I might need... Okay, wait. I could have Zone Fighter kick the bouncer over here, in which case he'd end up on that spawn, and then have Mechanicon pull the Mantis back here. In which case... No, wait. Then the Mantis would, Then the Mantis would end up being pushed here before exploding. Unless I kill the Blast Scion right away, and I don't think I can. I could just, let's see, move Jet Jaguar onto a spawn, cancel these two, have someone come kill the reactor, and then probably Zone Fighter kick the Scion into this colony. That might be the least bad option here. I think, yeah, probably. And then I guess Mechanicon is on reactor duty. Alright, there we go, I guess. Good enough for now. Actually, do colonies count as enemies for purposes of, like, kill 5 or fewer enemies missions? I don't know offhand. I'm guessing I don't want to fuck around with figuring it out. Alright, so whatever. Let's see. He does 3, and yeah. Now, I'm inclined to kill these some way. I'm tempted to just jam these 2 again while I figure out the details, so Zone Fighter can kick one into the other, and then I could just repair Mechanicon. So I could also have Zone Fighter do that, kill one, pull the other. But I really need to repair sooner or later. But I guess killing 2 of the stronger Vec on the field might be a reasonable play at the moment. A lot easier to make space to get rid of mites when there aren't a couple of strong dudes right next to each other over there. Alright, so could just jam that guy, have Mechanicon pull this guy back here. Yeah, then Zone Fighter just steps over here, kicks this thing, and Jaguar can jam the Wham. And there we are. Fuck mites. Okay, this is just getting rude. I might have to smoke this guy again just because... Yeah, I'm not sure I can reach him. I don't have the correct angle to... Right, because even if Mechanicon could reach him, even if I pulled him here, then Kong would be in the way of Zone Fighter kicking him anywhere useful. Alright, well. I thought the remote cancel thing seemed a bit much at first, but I keep running into situations where I really need it. Oh, that would have been nice. Anyway, I could take the range or just start upgrading health. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess range never hurts. You never know. Should I try this? I just do too much damage for that shit. Ridiculous as it feels to take this mission. But I don't want to... Even with the area jam thing, if I'm hitting for that much... Yeah, whatever. I'd rather shoot for the... Plus, this mission's easier anyway. May as well play it relatively safe. Now, that's a lot of termites, I guess. One problem. 2 problems. I guess 3rd problem, but... Alright, so, I could just have Mechanicon kill the Wyrm, and then... Though, I might be better off with Jaguar killing the Wyrm, and then Mechanicon could... Shit. Oh, I really wish they were oriented differently. Because if... I guess I can smoke literally all of them right now. Now... Hang on. If Kong kills the Wyrm, and then Jet Jaguar would be punching for 3. But the termites here go first. The problem is, yeah. I can't both have Jet Jaguar finish the Wyrm and then Mechanicon pull the termites back. And the termites go first, so I pretty much have to smoke. Oh well. Let's just start making progress, I guess. Oh, good news. I can get over here and do things. Hang on, how much do I... Now if I do like this, at least I can get the Mantis. Plus I can block a spawn this turn. And isn't that what really matters in life? Alright, let's see. I could go here and kick this guy here. And then what? I could just pull these termites down and then... Well, whatever. And then I guess get over here and do some damage. Getting a little awkward here. Oh dear, this is actually a problem for Zone Fighter. I should have thought clearer about this, but on the other hand, maybe I should have just smoked these termites. That was kind of dumb, and I might be about to pay for it. Though at least the rock's about to die. So that's something. Ah, damn. For a second there, I was really hoping that Floater was about to float over onto the crystals. Anyway, okay, so... This is awkward. Now, Zone Fighter can survive this, of course, but, now that would work, or... How much damage? Yeah, not near enough. Alright, I might need to smoke the Wyrm, but let me see here. Alright, so if Mechanicon pulls the termites, he lands on the spawn, and the colony is attacking him. That sucks, but, you know, workable. Now, I could just, yeah, have Mechanicon kill the termites, have Jet Jaguar, smoke this guy, while Zone Fighter damages him, I suppose. And the only real reason to bother smoking him is simply because that way Zone Fighter can do some damage. Oh boy, another one of these bastards. Not that it matters at this point, they can't do that much. But... Oh shit. Well, now I have to actually... Although I guess if I get in here and just take the hits, it doesn't matter. Anyway, point is, if I go here, I can kill... Okay, first I need to move Jet Jaguar, I think. But then if I smoke these... Dude. I could have Jet Jaguar kill the Wyrm, then Zone Fighter run in here and kill one floater, and then, Will I get away with this? Maybe, I guess. Oh wow, Mechanicon can't hardly move. But I guess that's fine in this case. If he takes all the hits, then everything's fine. Weird as that is. And, oh, the building isn't quite within creep range, but yeah. Health Plus doing its work. Alright, so termite leaders. I don't remember offhand how they work. I keep thinking they might leave an explosive boulder, but I'll have to see what they got. Alright, termite leaders. Yep, explosive boulder it is. Aside from that, pretty much termites, I guess. Okay. This might get messy, but at least there's not a blast scion active right now. Maybe I should have positioned different, but... Okay, I guess I could have Mechanicon pull the boss here. If I do this, that solves one problem and blocks a spawn. That's good. Then I could have... Hang on, could I... Okay, yeah, could just kill that guy. Well, not kill, but I could get... Except, oh wait, then pulling the boss over here would be a problem. I might need to have Zone Fighter kill this Mantis and Jet Jaguar just smoke the bouncer. I don't love any of this, but... or I could have Mechanicon pull the boss here, but blocking the spawn is kind of a good idea. I will get overwhelmed if I don't, you know, get something accomplished. And yeah, the bouncer won't. For a second I was wondering about kicking the boss over here and having him tear through these guys, but the bouncer won't die. And I can't smoke the Mantis and the bouncer, so... Maybe I should... Oh, shit, I should have smoked here. Oh, well. I can survive having an explosive rock in one awkward spot. Still, this will get... Oh, hey. I could just kill the boss now, I guess, but... Alright, so, let's see, what have I got? I could, in fact... Now, I could smoke all three of these dudes, but then what? Then I'd be kicking one of these things. Now, I could smoke all these dudes and have Mechanicon get over here. Which, if nothing else, does allow... I could smoke the two remaining dudes and kill the boss. That... I don't want to leave the boss to go. That would just be a mistake. Plus, if I do this, then Mechanicon ends up in the creep, and I can work with that. Now... I believe Jet Jaguar punches... Oh, he could kill the bouncer himself. But then the termite is unstopped, and I can't stop the termite with him, so... And I'm thinking put Jet Jaguar here and smoke these two. This is all kind of awkward, but... That floater needs to die soon, and it's going to be a terrible mess getting him there. Alright, well, that termite is allowed to do what he's doing, I think. Now, if I pull this bouncer here, then he's going to kill the colony. In fact, he'll kill the colony before it even attacks. But now, what, can I do this? Hang on, how far can I... No. I can do like that, but it doesn't get me far enough to get the extra damage. Oh well, it's something, I guess. I can let this termite go. Oh wait, I don't want to damage that bouncer yet, do I? If I do this, then the bouncer kills himself hitting that thing. And I can smoke the two colonies, I guess. 'Cause why not? This is such a weird mess of a fight, but if I get to the end without losing anything, then I can declare victory and do a dance or some shit. Oh, didn't even think about baiting them when I was lining those guys up. Perfect. But I think I'm smoking that worm, because I want to kick these dudes. And I can't really reach the worm. Also, Zone Fighter couldn't really handle the worm anyway, so here we are. Can I? Nope, can't kill him. Alright. Good enough. Okay. Bethany with skilled, not bad. Too bad I can't, you know, do anything with her. Don't know why I'm even looking. Alright, what do I want with 3... I guess +2 damage would make the laser more useful to me. Especially since I can get boost if I move far. And the bog standard 2 damage isn't nearly as useful. And then... Mechanicon scarcely needs a shield. So, what... I'm leaning towards... Okay, Zone Fighter can better take a large hit than Jet Jaguar can at this time. I'll give Jet Jaguar the health because, you know, plausibly he could, you know, be positioned in the way of a projectile while using his sensor jammer on something elsewhere, if it has to come to that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 4.